We think we know the lion. We call him the king. We watch the mane, the roar, the sunlit silhouette, and we tell the same old story. But what if that story is only half the truth? What if the crown we admire hides a different kind of power? Stay with us. The real revelation waits at the very end of this film. Our stage is the vast African savanna, a living, breathing theater that shapes every move these animals make. It is a land of extraordinary beauty and unforgiving harshness. Here, under an immense sky, predators and prey move in endless rhythms. Wildebeest, zebra, buffalo, each linked to the other and to the grass beneath their feet. A lion's body is a study in contrasts. Graceful camouflage, brutal power, sudden speed, each trait tuned to survival. The mane, a crown we read at a glance, speaks of age, health, and the many costs of being seen. The roar carries through the night, a broadcast that announces presence and measures distance across miles of plain. But the story we tell, of dominance, of a lone king, it misses something essential, the subtle, interdependent life inside the pride. Over the next chapters we will peel back the layers of myth and discover a secret that changes how we see the king. So stay with us. Watch closely. Listen carefully. The payoff is worth your patience. Our journey moves now into the heart of the pride. The family where the lion's life is lived day by day. This is where power is practiced, negotiated, defended, and shared. If you think the king rules alone, the pride will show you otherwise. We begin with grandeur, but we will end with revelation. A hidden truth that makes the whole story more beautiful and more complicated. Next, the pride. Its society, its hunters, and the surprising roles each member plays. Lions are unique among big cats for one reason: they are profoundly social. A pride is a sisterhood, mothers, daughters, sisters, cousins, bound by cooperation and shared purpose. They live and hunt within the same territory, relying on each other to survive across seasons of plenty and scarcity. Males typically form coalitions to protect the pride. Their role looks simple, yet it is dangerous and vital. Young males are driven out as adolescents. Theirs is a nomadic, perilous path toward someday challenging for a pride of their own. Their reigns are short, intense, and expensive, measured in fights, scars, and the rush to sire offspring. When the day cools into twilight, a different energy wakes in the pride. Hunts are strategic, choreographed, a symphony of stealth, patience, and sudden violence. A flick of an ear, a shift in posture. This is subtle communication honed over generations. Prey like zebra and wildebeest move in masses. The hunt depends on splitting that mass into a vulnerable single. The final charge is explosive. What began as silence becomes chaos in an instant. What follows is not simply consumption. It is a cooperative ritual that sustains cubs, elders, and the whole pride. And when scavengers arrive, the male's presence can be the difference between feast and famine. Hyenas move in numbers. Together they can overwhelm even the strongest lionesses. A single powerful male can deter an entire clan, protecting the pride's meal and their young. The future of the pride depends on its young. For weeks they hide in dens under the watchful eye of mothers. Cubs are raised communally. Any lactating female may nurse them, and many guardians share the burden. Play teaches stalking, pouncing, and social rules. Every tumble is practice for survival. Adults correct and guide. Through these lessons, the social structure persists. Together they are stronger than the sum of their parts. Hunters, guardians, nurturers, a living, breathing team. Next we follow them into the night, where their secret life deepens and the male's role becomes clearer. As darkness falls, the savanna transforms. The animals who hunt at night come alive. Lions see 6 to 8 times better than we do in low light, a built-in advantage that changes the balance. And his roar, a signal that carries for miles, declares position, warns rivals, and comforts his kin. We have watched the hunt, the society, the mane. We have seen male lions rest while females hunt. That has fed a simple myth: the male is lazy. But look closer. The male's most critical work happens after the kill. When vultures and hyenas converge, when a large buffalo might overturn a hunt, the male brings weight, muscle, and ferocity. His presence ensures food reaches the cubs and lionesses, that a hard-won meal is not stolen away in a moment of chaos. The mane also carries cost: heat stress, higher metabolic pressure, and other physiological burdens. It is an honest signal. A dark full mane advertises fitness, but it is expensive to carry, and yet the reward is immediate. Mates, deterrence, and the chance to sire offspring during a short, brutal reign. So the truth emerges. The pride is an ecosystem of roles. Lionesses are strategists and providers. Males are guardians and force multipliers. Neither role alone would secure the survival of the family, each depends on the other. The king's throne is not one of idle leisure, it is the last line of defense in the moments that matter most. The secret was never that one is superior to the other. The secret is that survival is shared. Quiet strength balanced with fierce action. The king's true work often happens unseen, guarding, deterring, ensuring that meals feed the future. That hidden truth deepens our respect for their world. Power here is not only spectacle, it is nuance and devotion. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the lion's life. What animal should we explore next? Tell us in the comments. We read them all. Type the animal you want to see and why. Your choice shapes our next journey. If you enjoyed this, please hit like. Share it with friends who love the wild, and subscribe for more adventures into the wild. Like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for our next story. The lion's world is complex, beautiful, and quietly surprising. Thank you for watching until the end.